and slide towards the east. The western part of Bawku, the constituency named Zebilla. And speak to the newly elected member of parliament for that constituency. He's a first-timer, following in the steps of John Akparibo Ndebugri and Cletus Avoka, as well as Honorable Hussein. My guest tonight is Honorable Ebenezer Ndebilla, MP, Zebilla. You're welcome.
Thank you, Amadou.
How are you?
I'm great.
Why is your name sounding like your constituency? Ndebilla from Zebilla?
Yes. It rhymes, you know.
Oh, yeah, it rhymes. Yeah. What does Ndebilla mean?
Ndebilla, I think it's
sorry for putting you on the spot.
It will take some, some explanation to get.
Okay, but what language is that?
No, that's Kusal.
Kusal. Oh, yeah. Okay. But how are you?
I'm good.
How are you finding Parliament?
Very stressful.
Very stressful.
Yeah.
Stress is killing, and we are told that a lot of you MPs are struggling now that you are working from Monday to Saturday. Is it Sunday is the only day you don't work?
Yeah, that's true.
I hope you are managing your stress.
Yeah, we're managing.
Because you're a first timer, you are learning, you are following, and you have not even got an appointment to. You're stressed at home, and just be careful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you a young man or an old man?
I'm a middle-aged man.
A middle-aged man.
Yes.
Please take your health seriously.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best. How is Zebilla, and where is Zebilla, for those who don't know?
Yeah, so Zebilla is in the Upper East region. It's in the Upper East region. It's a constituency in the Upper East region, the western part of the eastern part of Upper East.
So you're in the middle of the Upper East.
Yes, we're in the middle of Upper East. Yeah. So
the district is Bawku West. You share a border with Burkina Faso to the north, correct?
Yes.
And to the west?
Togo?
No. So Bawku to the east?
Bawku to the east. To the west is
Bolga East. Do you have Bolga?
No. Nabdam.
Nabdam, okay.
Nabdam.
Okay. And then to the south, who do you have there?
South is northeast.
Northeast, okay. Yeah. Northeast region.
Yes, northeast.
So it's a very big constituency.
Very, very big constituency.
Population?
About 144,000.
144,000.
Yeah.
But the people who vote are like 50,000, I'm sure.
No, the voter population is about 42,000.
Oh, okay. Okay, not up to 50,000.
Yeah.
And
no, 72,000.
72,000.
72,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's a lot.
72,000.
It means you need a lot of campaign. Is it a rural constituency or?
Yes, it is. It is a rural constituency.
Not urban.
No, not urban.
Usually when I interview MPs, I ask them about the state of infrastructure in their constituency. The last time I went through Zebilla, I was moving from Bawku to Bolga, and that was 2018, I think. And the road was very dusty. It was under construction of a sort, and nothing was happening. It was just this dirt road. What is the status of the Bawku-Bolga road on which Zebilla lies?
Yes, so the route is now a bit, it's now okay.
It's been tarred?
Yeah, in 2016. Yes, in 2016, it was awarded on contract to Galvao. And
Queiroz Galvao?
Yes, Queiroz Galvao, yes. So that was in 2016. And we lost elections in 2016. MPP came and continued it for some time. So, yeah, most part of the route is motorable. It's tarred. So
from Bawku to Bolga is tarred?
Bawku to Bolga is tarred, except that there are some parts of the route that are still not worked on. If you get to the Black Volta, that part of the route, stretch of the route is still not tarred because they are working on the bridge.
But at least the part in Zebilla Township.
Oh yes, Zebilla Township to Bawku is tarred. Yes.
Okay. What about the Zebilla town roads?
Zebilla town roads, yes, there are challenges. We still have serious problems with challenges. In fact, there are even limited access routes in Zebilla town. There are limited access routes, and that is a big challenge. And so we don't even have many access routes.
Okay.
Yeah, just a very limited.
What do the people of Zebilla do?
Mostly farmers.
Farmers. Crops or
animals? Crops.
What kind of crops?
Basically maize, millet.
Okay.
Maize, millet, sorghum.
Do you have enough water for irrigation purposes, or you have a river that feeds the farms? How does it work? Or you rely on the rains that come once a year?
No, we have irrigation facilities, except that most of them have been overstretched. We have some of them that have been there for a very long time. The water is drying up. The dams need to be desilted, and they are not. And so in the dry season, farmers will plant, and at a point in time, the water will dry out, and then they will be, left wanting. And then also we use the white volta. White volta basin is also used for irrigation farming, and so basically that's what happens. And then some few dams around.
The one village, one dam?
No, we don't have a one village, one dam basin.
They didn't build some for you?
No.
Okay. So which dams do you use?
We use these are very old dams that have been there for a long time, and people use them. We use them for irrigation purposes.
Do you have a major market for the produce that you have from the farms, or you send everything to Bawku and Bolga?
I think basically Zebilla market itself is a big market.
It's big.
Yes, so Zebilla market is there, and we have other markets like we've mentioned, Bawku, and then Bolga. Yeah, and other people also come from different markets to also buy produce, especially the aggregators. They come around to buy goods that they will also go out to also sell out in other markets.
Because you share a border with the Burkina Faso, do you do trade? Do you have people doing business between your side and Burkina Faso, or they would have to go through Kulungungu and enter Burkina through Bito and those places?
No, our people are most until recently when the insecurity started in Bawku. Bawku used to be a very very big business hub, and so yes, we do a lot of country trade between Ghana, Togo, Ghana, Burkina Faso. So a lot of businesses take place. People buy, they come to Zebilla market, Bolga market. Our people buy goods from Zebilla. They go to Burkina Faso, the neighboring towns like Zabre and other areas to sell, and then they also come to our market to also buy goods for sale.
How is the Bawku conflict affecting your constituency?
Yeah.
And what do you think can be done to end that conflict?
It's very, very sad. The Bawku conflict is something that is very sad. I thought I was going to be my ending notes so that I can say something a bit about what's happening in Bawku. I hope you heard what happened yesterday. It's very unfortunate. It's something that we all are very worried. The whole day we have been running up and down trying to see how best we can find some solutions to some immediate solutions to some of the issues that just happened yesterday. So let me just use this opportunity. I may not get the opportunity again to express my deepest, sorry to my people on the ground, especially in Bawku, for what happened yesterday. We are deeply worried. We are deeply saddened by the regrettable incident, especially the pulling down of our overlord's statue in Bawku. It's something that has impacted so heavily on us today that the whole day we had to spend the whole day trying to fix one or two things. So my condolences to all those who lost their lives, and we call on the youth to remain calm and then allow the elders of the community to put in the necessary structures that will ensure that lasting peace comes back to Bawku.
What do you think can be done to end that conflict once and for all? And who has to do that?
Conflict resolution does not just it's all encompassing. It involves a lot of stakeholders. Currently there's something that is ongoing. I believe in that process. I believe the Asante Hinero Tunfo is currently mediating the process. In fact, we are almost at the tail end of the process because we have been there a number of times. Both parties have been there. The Kusas have been there. The Mamproses have been there, and I think the end is nearer. It is hoped that with the way and manner in which he is handling the process, the negotiations that are going on, at the end of the day, both parties will agree to the outcome of it, and then we can have full lasting peace in Bawku.
How has it affected business and commerce in the region?
So badly. Many people, Bawku used to be, like I said, Bawku used to be a business hub. Whatever you wanted in Bawku to buy, you would get it. Electronics, furniture, whatever. You will get to the place. In fact, one interesting thing is that I started up as a young entrepreneur. I used to go there. You will just ask me something out there about fuel. I used to go to Bawku and Bolga to buy fuel in jerrycans, back to my village to sell. And you get to Bawku, you want something to buy, you only see one or two of it outside. But when you want, plenty of it or many of it, then they take you to a warehouse. Then you will now marvel. You would understand that, yeah, this is a place that is fully a business area. And so, because of the conflict, many people have left Bawku. Many people, most of the business activities that were there, people are no more there. Most all the financial institutions in Bawku have left Bawku. And so now...
So why is Zebilla not benefiting from the exodus from Bawku? Because you are not in Bawku. You are on the way to Bolga. Why not benefiting from that exodus?
You know, Zebilla, there's no difference between Bawku and Bawku and Zebilla. Bawku and Zebilla, we're one.
Okay.
It's Kusau. It's just Bawku West and Bawku East. So we're one. The only benefit we get is that people have moved from Bawku to settle in Zebilla.
Okay.
Yes, so that is where it is increasing the population of Zebilla, and then also helping to increase the some business activities in Zebilla. But having the two working together would have been more profitable, more beneficial than Bawku Zebilla alone. And so for now, the issues in Bawku have actually affected activities because most people have left the place. And the place is now left out, and then most of the institutions that were there and supporting activities, most government institutions like GRA, VRA, all of them, you can now see them in Zebilla, and some of them, they have been able to put up some small satellite offices where they operate from. You can check some few things, and the rest of them. So actually, it hasn't been easy for the whole enclave, the Hook-Sauk area, because many people who also came from afar, like from the southern sector, to establish business that have also left the place. They have gone out with their capital, so there's some kind of capital flight from the area, and that has also affected the community negatively.
President Mahama promised to create the Kusau region if elected, and now he's the president. How are processes leading up to that region, the creation of a new region there? And do you truly believe that that's a solution to the problems there?
Not just the solution to the problems, but we think that it is one of the things that will help solve the problem. And then if you ask me how the process, how far we've gone, yes, we've gone through some processes. The 6 members of parliament from the Kusau area have come out to write a petition formally to the president. And then the president will now, I think, it has been referred to the Council of State, and so I think it's going through a process, and we're hoping that the Council of State, from the presidency to the Council of State, will get an approval for probably some feasibility studies to be done, and then subsequently a referendum will be organized.
So you truly think that there's a need for a new region for your area?
Yes, we think it is very necessary because, economies of scale, and then the fact that being our own will help also promote some other opportunities. We will be able to sell Kusau as an area, as an enclave to the world, and that can also help bring some investments into the area. So we think that, yes, having it as a region, having Kusau as a region will be a very good thing that will help propel development in the area.
What is the water and sanitation situation in Zebilla like? Do you have boreholes, or you have Ghana water, and how about sanitation issues generally? What's the state of affairs in wash sector?
The wash sector, we have community water systems. We have community water systems in Zebilla, and then I think 2 other Benaba. So that's what we have. We have boreholes too.
So water is not a problem?
Water is a problem. I'm only explaining what we have
currently
at the moment. Yes, what we have currently. So water is a problem because there are several communities that still do not have water. People still walk long distances to fetch water, about 1 kilometer or more to fetch water. Students in the morning, you'll be traveling, and seeing students traveling with their buckets to go and fetch water and come back before they go to school. So these are all still challenges that we have in the area.
Do you have a secondary school in Zebilla?
Yeah, we have about we have 2 secondary schools and 1 technical school.
So the state of education is not that bad?
No, it's not that bad, except to say that infrastructure is also a challenge. We have some infrastructure problems. When the 4-year program was introduced
for the senior high
schools, and There was no any corresponding increase in the infrastructure. And after the system was abolished, the numbers also still kept on increasing, and so it has suppressed or it has affected the population in the schools. Schools are populated, yet the infrastructure is not enough to correspond with the numbers that we have in the schools.
Do you have a district hospital?
Yes, we have a district hospital.
Is it well equipped?
It's not well equipped. We have a district hospital that is has that lack a lot of facilities. I must say. Currently, we have a mortuary. In fact, that is something that is very key to me. It's the whole of the region. There are only 2 mortuaries. The main one is in Boga, and then the other one is in the Navrungu.
Okay.
There's a big mortuary that was built in Zebilla. Fortunately, there was a consultant that came to build this infectious disease center, and then the authorities were able to talk to them, and they completed the structure. And this structure is sitting there idling without any equipment to put it into use. So this is something. These are things, and then we have several areas. Some of the wards that have been lacking common beds and bed sheets. In fact, recently I was told, as a friend sent me a video of one of the wards that patients had to use their own bed sheets, and it's something that is very touchy. And because of that, I have to do something. I'm currently working on getting some bed sheets.
That's where I'm coming to now. So let's talk about the things you want to do. You have been elected clearly. In addition to lawmaking, you would also help solve the problems of your people. In the next 4 years, what would you want us? Maybe give me 3 or 4 things that are very crucial for you that you want to deal with before you end your first term.
Yeah, so my area is an agrarian community, and one of the key things I would want to focus is to see how best we can support dry season farming activities. And we cannot support dry season farming without water bodies, water bodies that can be used for the irrigation purposes. So it is something that is in mind. I have plans to see how best we can distill some of the dams that people can go back into full force irrigation farming, because in my area agriculture is the way to go, because it is the backbone of the people of the area. And so we cannot at this particular moment desert agriculture and then begin to look at things that we don't have an advantage over. So that is one of the key things.
So that's agriculture.
Yes. The next thing is health care. One of the key things I have in mind about health care is getting at least every health facility have a maternity ward. It is something that I campaigned on very vigorously, because what I saw during campaigns, you get to the hospital, you get to a community, then you have to go and visit a patient in the clinic or a hospital or a health facility. You get there and there are women in labor, and then the areas that they don't have any decent place for delivery. And so I took it upon myself to add it as one of my key campaign message, that I would want to support communities, health facilities that are without delivery wards or maternity blocks.
Okay.
We support them to have the maternity blocks, so that at least our women can have decent and have very conducive environments to also deliver like their colleagues in other areas.
Okay.
So that is one other aspect. And then some of the communities do not even have health facilities at all. So what I've been doing is trying to link up with other institutions, some other groups and individuals, to see how best we can help provide some of these facilities in that area, so that I can help our people.
Finally, education or roads. I don't know which one I want to take. What would you want to do in that sector before we go?
Roads infrastructure is very bad. All the
inner roads.
No, all the issues you are mentioning, they are all challenges in my area.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about education, it's a challenge. But road network is a very big problem. Road network is a very big problem. Most of the roads linking major communities are in deplorable states. I currently liaison with the district chief executive to see how best we can use some of the drip machines and then patch some of the roads, and then to ensure that they are not washed off in this rainy season. And there are plans. I have met with the road minister. I've given him some few roads that are mine, and then he has promised at least this year he'll be able to help me fix one of the roads, and maybe subsequent years we can look at other roads.
Thank you so much. But before you go, in the Chamber of Parliament itself, have you made a statement since you came? Have you been allowed to speak? Do you get bullied, or you are able to do your things?
Oh yes, I made my maiden statement. I think this meeting, during this meeting. In fact, the last meeting,
you were not nervous, right? It was
no, I think
you delivered.
I delivered. Yes.
Your people were happy.
Oh yeah, my people were very
I don't want them
happy.
to say that you come to Parliament, they don't see you.
Oh no, my people were
For
very happy.
Your side, you are plenty now, so if you are not careful, nobody notice you.
We're overpopulated. In fact, I made my maiden statement, and my maiden statement was on climate change.
Okay.
And it was a commemorative speech on climate change, and it actually made some waves. It got me moving from one radio TV station to the other.
Okay.
And I think that is something that I intend to do more in the coming days.
Wish you all the best, and thank you so much for joining us for Point Blank.
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
You too. That's Honorable Ebenezer Zebilla. He is NDC Member of Parliament for Zebilla in the Upper East Region. He was my guest on Point Blank. I am Umar Rusanda Amado. I did this with Jubi Uyafi Akintin.